What's up, heathens? How ya doing? Today on the comments we got a lot of juicy ones, but first we gotta get to the winner from last week. And last week's winner was this dumbass right here. Yes, this long-ass comment right here is the winner from last week. Not because you guys voted for it, because I didn't have time to actually count up the votes this week, but because it was my favorite. Yes, I am rebellious-ish fucking shit. If you happen to pick this one from last week, please award yourself with 1,000,000 God points. God points are a lot like a View for the Friends series. It doesn't count, so go back and watch it again, because it still won't count. I promise I'll be counting votes this week, so please leave your votes in the comments below, and I swear to you I'm gonna count them. Today we have somebody critiquing my choice of made-up names. Then somebody that spells you with one letter tells me to go back to school. Mickey happens to stop by and tells he's found a new particle. And someone thinks I haven't challenged a certain pastor to a debate. So, if you will, please stay tuned if you like this kind of dumbass content. Let's get on to the comments of the day. Prepare to face for myself in the next week. Oh, wait, we got Today I Learned. Today I learned. Me and my song. I love my songs. Don't crack on my song. She's like, you can have your songs. All right, and today I learned a Brazilian grandmother who prays to a figurine of St. Anthony for years, only to discover it was an action figure of the elf Lord Elrond from the Lord of the Rings film. See, this is the problem with, like, venerated objects. You never, I mean, somebody could literally put up a picture of Ewan McGregor from Star Wars, and they would think that it's Jesus. In fact, a lot of people have seen that meme on the internet, I'm sure, and they know people that have, like, shared it or posted it thinking that it was literally Jesus. There you go. That's Today I Learned, because I know you guys love my singing. First comment is one of the ant comments, apparently. For some reason, my shit wasn't wanting to transfer correctly, so some of these are a little low-res ant images. Adrian Millard. I was a bit surprised at someone who likes to point out logical fallacies and use facts so much that you would call the guy names. Now, this is that guy right there. It's the video that was posted today, and I called him Dr. Geriatric. Now, that's not exactly a name, I would say, because it's not like I was like, all right, listen here, Dr. Dumbass. I mean, he is geriatric, or at least he seems it, and he also seems like he's going through a bit of the Alzheimer's. So I don't think it was that much of an insult, but also the fact that you insult somebody does not necessarily mean that it is a logical fallacy or anything like that. But I also want to point out how whether or not you point out logical fallacies or use facts in your argument, it does not bar you from, renaming the person that you're actually arguing against. Like me calling him Dr. Geriatric. I couldn't remember his name at the time, so Dr. Geriatric seemed like the thing to go with. So this one doesn't come from anywhere specific except a mutual friend of KC and I, which, oh fuck me, I moved it too far out of the way so I couldn't grab it initially. So this comes from a mutual friend of both KC and I, and it's palpable. Like, the irony in this statement is palpable. Gotta try to get it right, okay? It's gonna be hard. Oh, you read it on FB? Damn. So it gotta be facts then. LMFAO, go back to school and learn real facts, damn it. Ha 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 ha. Holy fuck. You did not just tell someone to go back to school after spelling like that over grammar. Like, the two dots there? That's not an ellipses. That's just two fucking dots. It's like you had a stroke after you put the period. And then you just put another period and then you went on with yourself and continued to stroke out. Apparently, there's nothing to really refute there. All right, Mikey Two Shoes. This is actually a kind of a good comment. So again, on the video posted today, he discovered a new subatomic particle, the Holy Ghostron. Because he said that cells, like the cells in your body and whatnot, have a nucleus composed of protons and electrons. Well, the electrons and then the protons were in the nucleus and the electrons circled around outside of it, just like planets in our solar system. But our planets in the solar system don't have perfect paths. Like they're more like ovals, or I can't remember the correct term for them, but they're not perfect circle. But basically this guy's saying that he discovered the new particle of a Holy Ghostron. It's the shit you make up whenever you want to try to do science as a creationist. Holy Ghostron. Truth teller on my Greg Locke, my hypocrisy of Greg Locke video. Godless engineer, why don't you challenge Greg Locke to a debate face to face? You'd lose because you're a babbling moron. And then a malformed ellipses with 4 dots this time. Can we not get somebody that can do an ellipses correctly? It's 1, 2, 3, motherfucker. I have talked to Greg Locke face to face. Not only have I gotten him on my channel to do a face to face conversation, but I've also met him face to face and talked with him. Not debated, obviously, but I have talked to him face to face. Well, multiple times. There was one at a church around me, and then there was one at a church that was a little bit farther away, but I still managed to go. I forced KC to go too. At first, she wasn't regretting it. All right, here you go. I don't know. I think that this guy was joking around, so it could just be a joke comment, but you are stupid, godless engineer. The sun also needed Sunny D to help it get the planets out of its sunny vagina. Hashtag fact, hashtag factual, hashtag don't fact check this. Oh, here's a Hyperionism video. All right, Hyperionism is a new mystery religion. Tadeo No Names says, Godless, you're a fucking moron to even try to decredit this guy. I don't know how I'm decrediting him. He didn't have credit to begin with, so you can't decredit someone. But also the term would be discredit, don't you think? Yeah. Okay. Just because you can't understand it fully doesn't give you leverage to say the monkey shit coming out of your mouth. You make zero fucking sense. Well, I mean, you provided zero fucking substance in your comment, so I guess we're on par. No, I haven't. It doesn't give you the leverage to say the monkey shit coming out of it. I'm guessing I talked about how we're evolved from monkeys or something, maybe? I don't know. I have a lot of shit stuck in my throat. Beer does help. Makes it go down and not cough for a little bit. All right, so here's biblical proof of the flat earth firmament. This is on my Max video. Diego Toca. Bro, your proof that the earth is round is not reasonable. Okay, so like my proof in it that the earth is round was basically the shadow experiment that you can do. You can also measure different things in real time in order to figure out that we're actually on a plane. I also explained how we're too small to really notice a curve. So I don't understand like why they come on here and they provide no substance like whatsoever. That's what I really don't like about it, is that they just come on here. It's like, you're a stupid motherfucker. Get it right, okay? Just believe I have no evidence. All one sentence too, with a 4-dot ellipses in the middle is what it would be. Alex Serapin, are you able to prove gravity works the way you're saying it does? Dose. Saying it dose? My redneck voice is causing my throat to give me a tickle. Sayong it dose, and you're not pulling gravity of pulling a gravity of the gaps. Have you found particles that make the things do what gravity does? Particles. Fuck. I can recognize the dose, but I can't recognize the cows. Okay, so like for this one, I mean, we can measure the force of gravity. We don't exactly have to find particles to know that there's a force of gravity. And also, forces don't necessarily have to have particles in order for them to make sense. We do have a way. It's called the law of gravity. We can accurately measure the force of gravity between two atoms, of certain masses. We We can measure the force of gravity on a large collection of those atoms as long as we know the mass of them. Again, they're asking these questions, and I appreciate them asking them questions, but there is no gravity of the gaps argument. It just sounds like they're being inflammatory. And we'll end it tonight with a good comment, another good comment. And this is on the podcast that Casey and I do. It's the Bible, Daily Bible Podcast on the channel. And this is from Frank. He says, I escaped the cult of Jehovah's Witnesses recently, and this channel makes me feel alive. Well, I really appreciate you being on the channel, Frank, and I hope that you stay here and I don't piss you off too much. That usually ends up happening. I piss people off. Alright, so that's it for comments of the day. I hope you didn't facepalm yourself too hard. Thank you, Heathens, for making it to the end, and I spit every fucking where. Thank you, Heathens, for making it to the end. Have you left your vote for Dumbass Comment of the Week? No? Then leave your comment now. While you're down there, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you like this kind of dumbass content. Don't forget to stand up and use your voice. Bye, Heathens.